Analysis of cheetah's motion. So we are extending this question and trying to understand few more things from the same question. The position function of a cheetah moving across level ground in a straight line chasing after prey is given by the equation s of t equals to t cubed minus 15t squared plus 63t, where t is measured in seconds and s in meters. When is cheetah moving in the positive direction? When is it moving in the negative direction? So the direction is actually decided by the velocity. So we say if velocity is greater than 0, then the direction is positive. So we say positive direction. And if velocity is less than 0, we say negative direction. So that is in short the strategy to find out when is cheetah moving in positive direction. So we are given displacement function, let's find velocity. So velocity, as you know, is first derivative of displacement. So in this case, it is 3t squared minus 30t plus 63, right? And we did this earlier also. And let's factor this. So we took 3 common. We left with t squared minus 10t plus, well, this is 63, not 36. And when you divide by 3, you get 21. And that could be factored as t minus 7 times t minus 3, right? So that is the factored form for velocity. Now, when we say we are interested in finding when is velocity greater than 0 and when is velocity less than 0. From here, we know one thing, that Vt equals to 0 at t equals to 7 and 3, right? That is clear to us. But we need to find where is it positive and where is it negative. That is what we need to find. So for that, we'll make a table of values. And I'll show you how to find that, right? So we'll take a table of value here and we'll try to figure out how to find where is velocity positive and where is velocity negative. We know one thing, that velocity is 0 at t equals to 3 and 7. So let's say these are our points, 3 and 7. So this is t equals to 3. This is time, right? Time equals to 3 and 7. Now the function Vt is 3 times t minus 7. So these are the factors for Vt. So let's write down the factors as t minus 3 times t minus 7, right? 3 we can associate with any one of them. Now let's take test points before and after. So these are my zeros, correct? So when we have zeros, they divide our domain into 3 parts. So let's take test points in each part and figure out what is the direction, or in which part the factors are negative or positive. So in this we can take a value which is 1, less than 3 that is, and we can take value 4 here. Now if I write 1 in my factor t minus 3, it becomes negative, and if I write 4 here, then it becomes positive. If I have a value more than 7, let's take 1 as 8, right? Then also this will be positive. But for t minus 7, when I write 1 here, it will be negative, for 4 it will be negative, and for 8 it is going to be positive. So therefore Vt, which is product of these two, right, which is 3 times t minus 3 times t minus 7, right? So when you multiply two negatives, you will get a positive. When you multiply a positive and a negative, you get a negative, and here you get a positive, correct? That means clearly that this is negative, right? So during this negative portion, what is happening? When cheetah is moving in the positive direction, when cheetah is moving in the negative direction. This is the portion where cheetah is moving in the negative direction, right? So it is moving in the negative direction when t is between 3 and 7. And it is moving in the positive direction when t is from 0 to 3 and from 7 onwards. We can write infinity for the time being, right? So as far as it goes, correct? So these are the intervals when the cheetah is moving in positive direction and in negative direction, correct? So remember one thing, that positive direction here means, so positive direction means when velocity is greater than 0. And in our case, velocity is positive when the value of t is from 0 to 3 or after 7, right? After 7. We can write 7 to infinity. And negative direction, let's say negative direction, is when velocity is less than 0, and that is when the time is between 3 and 7 seconds. So that is the duration when it is moving in negative direction. Okay, I hope this point is absolutely clear, and you're done solving inequalities with this kind of a table. That should help you to solve this question. Thank you.